Hey, good morning, guys. It's Daniel Oakley here. This is a look at the enclosure of my recently added member to my collection. This is a Galeodes Arabicus, the giant black camel spider. She isn't actually very giant, as you can see up there. She's probably about 2, maybe 3 inches, so not very big. But obviously, I did a look at the enclosure yesterday in my unboxing video. Well, briefly, but I'm gonna do a more detailed look at the enclosure, things I've changed, and the reasons for doing so. So the main thing is the water dish. I was expecting her to be probably about 6 inches, but obviously she isn't. And if she fell into the water bowl, she'd drown. So obviously, just put some rocks in, so that wherever she falls, she can clamber out. The only thing is I'll use this big one as well because she's really like dopey. So I'm trying to make it as easy as I can for her to be able to get out. You can see this bit's all moist because originally I'd put this sand in. And this, you can see there, it was all wet, like a bank. But as it absorbed the water, it went like a sinking sand almost. So she would have absolutely got stuck in there. So I just scooped it out and tied it up. She has made a few burrows. Obviously I provided her with quite a few hides anyway, but she's got one under here, which she doesn't go in that often, but she does go in and out of it quite a lot, I suppose. There's this one, which is one of her main ones. As you can see, she's made her hole smaller, and that's good because at the back, around about here, is the heat mat that backs onto it, which I can feel, and I've made the hide that goes up to it with the sand over the top of it to hold the heat inside. So she goes in there quite a lot. And there's also this rock here, originally just for decoration, but I noticed that she's made another hide. If I get my light, see, it's one of those little hole. And so what I actually did was I positioned my camera. I positioned my camera on that rock, facing the hide, holding the light. I managed to get footage of her shoveling out the sand, which, for those of you who don't know, as you know, they have the four clausuri, or the fangs, teeth, whatever you call them, and they spread them out like the Predator from Alien vs Predator. And they literally just run into the sand and act like a snowplow and just plow out loads and loads of sand at a time. Rather than carrying it, they just push it out. Really interesting to watch. I've also realised, obviously I'm doing a lot of research on this species and I'm doing write-ups. Something I didn't notice was that the abdomen, which as you can see is quite long, changes depending on what it's doing. Not changes, but normally it drags it behind it. If it goes defensive, which I found out when I tried to feed it, she sort of sucks it in and makes it quite small and rounded, and sort of like sucks it in, opens up her fangs, and looks quite scary. She also used it because originally there was a lot higher substrate, almost up to the fans, but she couldn't climb up because of how steep it was. I'd say it's probably about, say, 45 to 50 degree incline. So what she used to do is she'd be climbing, she'd suck in her abdomen, place it on the floor, and then push it out and stretch it to use it like for leverage, if that makes sense. Like, imagine like a caterpillar, how a caterpillar moves, how they suck in and expand type thing. That was really interesting to watch, but I ended up levelling the sand a little bit, so it's not as steep. It's still probably about 8 inches deep, so there's definitely plenty of room. Actually, no, it's probably about 10. Yeah, I'd say it's probably about 10, 11 inches, roughly. I don't know. But I levelled it because she was finding it quite hard to get up the steep inclines. So, so obviously it's quite flat down here. There's an incline up to here where this hide is. Obviously, there's another hide down here. It starts off flat, it comes up to this level, and then it goes up again to the top. That's the cool area. I keep the cool area at 26, and the warm area is probably about 30. Put my thermometer in. I would leave it there, but it keeps falling off because of the warmth, and I don't want her to kind of hurt herself. So yeah, I mean, it's still very deep. I mean, this part here's got to be easily 6 inches deep from here. Like I said, they're easily, say 10, say 10, 12 for argument's sake. So yeah, she's got like 3 main hides, plus another, probably about another 2 or 3. Plenty of room to run around. Always active. Just trying to see this. The sun up. So yeah, I mean, she's doing really well. I know a lot of people who have ordered not so much these black ones, but the Egyptian banded Sulfugids. I know a couple of people have had some problems with them, but I'm not going to talk about that in this video for a couple of reasons. Mostly because this is focused on her. So yeah, I mean, she's a very docile specimen. I know the others are very aggressive, and she has never shown me any threat posture. And it's quite often, if she's down by the water dish and I open the tank to check on everything, and I put my hand here, she will walk out onto my hand and we'll have a roam, and I carefully, obviously, put her back in there. No harm done. I've also named her Delicia. People have asked me where I got the name from, and the answer is go onto Google, type in female names for a pet spider, and scroll down the list and you'll find it. I thought it was quite a nice name, so yeah, I won't be posting titles such as my black camel spider or my Galeodes Arabicus species. I will just you know, it will just be Delicia update or Delicia feeding, so it's just makes it easier for me rather than using the Latin scientific or common names. So yeah guys, that's it. As I've said, there is a Facebook group called the Sulfugid Keeper page, which I've created, and I am doing write-ups on her, obviously to gather all the information that I can to help out myself in the future and other people who are keeping these. I hope to be able to provide them with information. So yeah, please join that if you have any interest in them, or if you keep them yourself. And yeah, please just comment and let me know what you think of her. I mean, you can't say anything negative about her because she's gorgeous. So yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and please check back for more updates. Oh, and also just quickly added, I will be doing a video for her probably at least once a week. It depends on obviously what, if she carries on normally, then I'm not gonna, there's nothing really new to add to my research. But if I notice she's say molting or hibernating, because I don't know if you guys know that, but these do hibernate. These are a seasonal animal. You know, anything like that I would definitely document, and also feeding. So so yeah guys, thank you very much, and I'll speak to you soon.